Hello and welcome back to some Twilight Struggle. We're starting a new season in the ITSL. Starting off today is the USSR against Alex Lee. Don't remember if I've played him before or not, but we will find out shortly. We did pretty well our last ITSL season, making it into the playoffs and beating Ricky in the first round. It took 3 games, best of 3, for David Hershon to beat us in the second round. But hey, it was an okay run. We did better than we expected to. We weren't sure we were going to get into the playoffs, and we did. So that's it's exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and set up like this. I am going to try to buckle down. I've been pretty impatient lately. I haven't been playing a lot of league games or anything like that, but the games that I have played have not been great. Although we are 3-0 against Alex, so let's see if that makes any difference whatsoever. And okay, so this may or may not be Marshall. I think regardless, we just have to drop Europe now. If it is Marshall, good for him. He headlines US-Japan. That is quite surprising. Okay, so now we get to choose. I think we just take a big coup on Iran before he gets out of there, hopefully. All right. Good thing I chose a 4-op. Okay. So, we're 3-0 against Alex. That doesn't mean anything. He's a pretty solid player. 1739. And we have been pretty rusty of late, so don't really have the highest of hopes here. That US-Japan play was pretty weird, but yeah, okay. We know he does not have IP war because we have IP war. I think we're okay just doing this with Olympic Games. If I need to take South Korea with China, I will. I'm not super excited about that, but I also don't currently have adjacency to Pakistan, and even if I did, he could still coup it. So this seems like the play for the time being. Oh, wow. Giving up Nasser immediately. It could have a tough hand there. That's a good roll for him. Now the question is, do we want to play D-stall? Probably before. Oh man, I don't like doing this. I guess I could hold EEU. That's good. That's good. That's good. And where do we want the last one to go? If I go here, I guess, I mean, if he coups Venezuela, this is what happened before, and somebody told me they thought it was the wrong move, but I don't mind it. If he coups Venezuela, then we get Thailand. We also probably get Mexico. This doesn't do anything about Africa, though, so maybe I should reconsider. We don't have a lot of chance to deal with this. Not worried about North Africa because of... okay, let's do this, actually. I think that's better. Now, if he takes Thailand, we can go to... we can coup if he takes Thailand, which does give up Angola. He is going to take Thailand. Okay. That does give him Asia Dom. Oh, and that gives us a great coup target. I don't understand that move at all. I think this is fine since we are going to be the first ones. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, now we could choose to flip Thailand back. Let's see if he goes to Cambodia here. Anything but a 1 there is great. Okay. Yep. That was just disappointing. Okay. Well, let's space first then. Yeah, let's space that. Okay. That's just so disappointing. To Gaul to space. Okay, so we good to get there first. And now we will take Venezuela. All right. All right. That was a terrible coup roll. But now he can also poke Iraq, but I didn't want to give up EU there, and definitely not China, with Thailand currently unflippable. Oh, also good coup for him on Egypt. Okay, Vietnam revolts. Is he going to poke? Does that stop? That doesn't stop Dom, so yeah, poke makes sense. It's only 3 points. And we also get Middle East scoring. This is interesting. Man, CIA here is terrible. He could also be headlining Asia, so CIA defectors is what I meant to say, actually. CIA is not too bad. I think we're going to risk the defectors here. He could play Marshall. This could be 5-year plan. Yeah, it's probably going to be defectors, but I think that's okay because I'm going to coup Angola anyway. Yeah, that's okay. Try this again. Do you want a higher op card? Am I going to be paranoid? No, we're going to try the same card as we did before, same number, and that's better. Okay, now he's probably going to get Iran here. Try to get into Pakistan as well, understandable. So we need to get into South Korea, we need to take Iraq back. There's a lot of things we need to do. This is a bad card. We might actually hold that card. Okay, that's a small card. Yep. Okay, so we will do 1, 2, 3. It's Comic-Con. I'm playing way too fast again. After I told myself I was going to be patient, I am not being patient. Arab-Israeli War. Okay, gives us some more milops. Maybe wins this war. No. Okay. I think this is probably just a double tap there. Try to get Pakistan back. Suez, yeah. That's okay. Because he's probably more worried about Asia than he is about Middle East. And this also helps for Muslim revolution later. So, let's see what we can make of this. We also need to get to Brazil in case he gets a coup somewhere along the line. I don't know. This board's not great. All the early war regions are favoring him at the moment. But we are ahead. And we have a head start in South America and Africa. Would have loved for that decall to go off. Would have been 5D chess to headline Middle East scoring into that defectors, but I did not do it. Okay, there's Marshall. I thought he might headline that. Okay. Well, that just means I can drop this for nothing, and I will. Okay, now I need to take South Korea. Okay. Yep. Okay. Looks like he does not have Asia, which is nice. Oh, never mind. He does. He has Asia. And now we will go ahead and do this and poke here. And let him do something fun with containment. Alright, so now I have access to India. I can flip Pakistan if he doesn't do anything about it. And yeah, not great position here, but it's definitely something that can be overcome. Just frustrated about the Nasser coup still, but I need to snap out of it because that's how you lose games. You get caught up in how luck went against you and forget everything else. Okay, well, there's Fidel. Realign? No. All right. Okay. I really hate that I redrew Europe right after he takes domination. I think if he has Asia or Middle East, he's headlining it, so Cambridge doesn't really do much for us. Maybe purge? Maybe we just purge him here. Okay. So I did not even see what we got here. So I have EEU, captured Nazis, Formosan, blockade in Warsaw. He has nuclear test ban, 5-year plan, independent Reds. Okay. So this is probably, we don't have a lot of ops here either, but I kind of like an Egypt coup because we want to get to Libya. I didn't even think about Purge Blockade also. Hey, there's a good roll! There's a really good roll. Now I can stop worrying about or complaining about Nasser. That was phenomenal. Yeah, so we can blockade. He can get rid of NTB, so he might just be holding that. That was a huge roll, guys. Huge roll. I can also go ahead. Okay, 5-year plan for influence. I can take India here. Problem is, I'm probably giving up Formosan. Okay, what I should be doing here is getting into Zaire and Brazil. Probably not worrying as much about Asia. I am going to event blockade, and I do know he has nuclear test ban, but this might be a China card spend situation. Okay. Man, this is... Can I afford to do this? Maybe I can't. Yeah, we're going to have to give up Formosan. Also hoping maybe he has some bad Europe attack cards that he can't really deal with at the moment. But maybe he doesn't. He has nuclear test ban and 4 cards that I don't know about. CIA, okay, great. I mean, not super great because it's going to come back later. Get rid of NTB. Give him some other headaches. I think Europe scoring is going to be our last play, just in case he has some bad stuff. Oh, he's going to event. That is interesting. So he's going to be short an AR. He is going to be short an AR. That's good for domination. Let's hope it's like... Oh, he might space, but... yeah. He's already got dom there, so I'm not so worried about it. All right. So I'm dropping Europe here. Okay, he's getting his mill ops. And his points, and going to get 5 more points, too. So that's a pretty awful start. But everything else is kind of okay at the moment. Oh, it's interesting. That's unplayable. This might just be a lone gunman play. Don't hate that. I really need this South America. Okay, because I have Missile Envy. Let's go ahead and do this. Brush War sucks. Yeah. Oh, and he missed, though. That's good. All right. So he's got Brush Wars discarded. Lone Gunman is out. He has Muslim Revolution, Kennedy, Nixon, U2, Liberation. Middle East. Allende. He'll probably Kennedy here. And Marshall. I assume he's going to Kennedy here. 7. I'm missing one. Oh, U2. I think I missed that. It's not the... I mean, we're playing Lone Gunman, so that's... that makes it much more reasonable. I think we just go ahead and we coup here. And then we go ahead and alliance coup there and miss. And miss, of course we miss. Okay. All right, so we could get Muslim, we could get Marshall. Depending on how he plays later, we could get Asknot or U2. U2's not good. We don't want to get U2. I assume he's going to coup back Colombia here, but that's okay. We'll just go ahead and aim for control in South America, which he can't do much about at the moment, unless he plays Kennedy, and if he does, then we can just get a nice little South America scoring first. Just disappointing that Middle East is gone, because if... Thankfully, we got South America scoring here, because otherwise, 5 here, 5 here, he could win the game. If Africa, which is not great for us yet, doesn't show up. Actually, this might be... He'll probably coup back. If he doesn't coup back, we might do arms race instead, but... Yeah. Not the greatest start here. Nixon event. Interesting. Okay, I think in that case, we go ahead and we do 1. No. We take this. We take that. Because we can still get a good South America scoring. He's got to. I mean, he's going to get rid of Middle East here. He's got to spend Kennedy. And even if he gets rid of Middle East, flipping Iran by getting Muslim Revolution, which is what we would get if we played Missile Envy right now, not a bad plan. Okay, let's go ahead and take that. Take that, and I think put one more here in case or for when he plays colonials. So that was, we will bury you. So we're going to get some points back, knowing his hand. Let's see if he spends Kennedy here. Yep, okay. Okay, so that's Ask Not, Middle East, Allende, LibTheo, U2, and Muslim. Okay. I think we just do this then. Make that VOA proof. I mean, now he's just going to coup back. Now, let's just take the points. That's fine. Let's just take the points. South American unrest is not bad, but I think I want to space EU first. Truman's gone. So if we get de Gaulle, we also are holding defectors. We'll get rid of that. But there's some decent stuff here. This might be our final AR play. Okay. What could I hit with Missile Envy here? I could hit Summit or I could hit Olympics. I was going to do that later, but now I'm going to have to space. I'll just coup here. Okay, Portuguese, yep. Sure. Okay, I think we space this. Didn't need that to go off, but it did. Okay, Marshall's also gone. We don't know his hand at all at this point. Defectors realign on Panama is not too bad. Could get back in there pretty easily, but might be worth a shot anyway. We also have a +1 realign on South Africa, which might be better. Is Defectors better or Missile Envy better? He also could get presenceless in Asia if he headlines Ussuri, which is not good. Cultural Revolution's still around, but that's just pretty bad if that happens. I don't have presence over here, but ABM if DEF CON gets raised. Warsaw Pact. Brush War if it comes back. It's already scored, I know. Maybe this is better, but you know, even then he has access to Taiwan with Formosan in effect. Curious, so curious. Okay, that's a point. I thought he got rid of that, but he did not. He kept it. Interesting. Okay. I think that's just an easy coup over here. Set up realigns there. Stop his domination. And just, ooh, Sadat for influence, which means OPEC is going to be a nice little play for us. Oh boy, this is a good hand. This is a good hand. Africa scoring. So great here. So he doesn't have that. It's got to be this with defectors out. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool. Now, where's he going to go with this? Surround Cuba? We do have junta, so... He might go down there, though. We'll see. We'll see. Could have also cooed here with ABM. Or sorry, I could have cooed Panama with ABM. Cooed Nigeria and tried to set up realigns over here. But with Africa in hand, I felt like that was probably better. And I do have junta. So, junta's not going to be a battleground coup this AR. But it will become useful at some point. I expect him to go here, but we'll still get presence if he just does realigns his first AR. Now, of course, he could realign us out of Mexico, which would be awful, but you never know. See what happens. See what happens here. Shuttle's not too bad right now, but if Usuri or VOA come along, it gets bad real fast, so we need to be careful about that. This is just going to be... Oh man, I think it's just a Latin American Death Squad's coup of Nigeria. If it fails... Oh, that's interesting. Thought he'd go over there. With that scored? Okay, sure. What do we need? We need a 2. We got a 2. Okay. He can flip that. We could flip it back. We could realign here. A lot of things that could happen here. He's going to give up China, which makes Usuri less of a problem. Yeah, I get that. Okay. So I think we'd just do some realigns. That's good. It's more high red. That's bad. That's good. That's bad. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Might have to just give up Africa for nothing. I mean, not for nothing. We did get the China cards. That's 2 points, and cultural is 1 more point. So, yeah, I can't be too upset about that. But I think I like realigning more here. That's good. That is fantastic. That's also amazing. Do I risk there? Let's just see if that's crazy. Okay. Okay. sure that's okay. All right, I'm way behind in card tracking here. I'm just playing off the seat of my pants. So we're playing Suez right there. Special. He's playing special. Okay. Oh, and we have Usuri. Fun. So we could control for the rest of the game. Okay, that makes sense. That certainly makes sense. Do that in case of OPEC. And then we'll get our Africa off. Okay, coup with our man in Tehran. Okay. Let's see how far off we are at this point. Our man in Tehran, Africa, Central Asia, and okay, there's Southeast. I was just going to say. So we're up by a few here. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. See if we can get back in there real quick. Okay. All right. That's all the power cards. And probably not 20 and 34. Yes, I'm off by a lot. Arab-Israeli War misses. Decall and Korean War discarded, right? Oh no, Decall was before. Gosh, I'm so far behind. Korean War. It's not in the discard pile. Cambridge 5 is. Cultural Revolution is gone. Quagmire, did he... He didn't get rid of that. I thought he was going to get rid of that. Flower Power is discarded. I played that. Summit, How I Learned. I'll do these first. OAS is gone. Panama Canal is gone. Crane Sail's still around. Nuclear Subs is gone. Puppet's Voice, Bear Trap. NATO. ABM I played. I think ABM and Purge are both in the discard. 35 and 20. How close are we now? Now we're on target. Okay. Okay, and we can almost stop. We can almost stop his Asia. Almost, but not quite. Well, no, because because of this. Maybe you just drop Asia, but VOA would be brutal if that happened. VOA would be horrible. Still think we go with this though. Okay, that's fun. That would almost stop Asia. Let's see here. If I do 1, 2, 3, 4, that's pretty good. Okay, so that's NATO and Decall. And Cuban Missile Crisis is in the discard. All right, so we're going to either get out of Asia Dom or get Central America Dom. Possibly both. Possibly both. Did he? Yeah, so Thailand is no longer a thing. I could take India at this point. The 4 ops left. There are no 4 ops left. Quagmire, OPEC, Tikal, Brezhnev over for me. Salt is around. Usuri I have. NORAD I have. Duck and Cover, Bear Trap. So there are 3 ops around, but it's not impossible to get out of this Asia. Also need to take this back. We'll see if that happens. VOA, nowhere to be seen so far, which we don't like. Kind of want to hold Usuri. Do I? Maybe I could give NORAD at this point. Turn 6. Quagmire still around. Kennedy not around. It's definitely possible. Che only going to be useful if we... Okay, so Bear Trap for ops. Yes, okay. So now I will drop this for 5. And Asia for more he will get back. 8. One small step has not been seen. So as much as I'd like to space, I think I can't yet. Yeah, so Taiwan, usually important. He got rid of it, but shuttle's still in effect, so. Okay. We need to get our VOA up, a NORAD op over there for VOA. Ooh, that's good. Also gives us access. But well, you already have access. Now to France. I think if we go on the offensive here, we'll be in decent shape. You might be thinking about VOAing right here, though. Nope. Puppets. And again, for influence. Sure, sure. Let's not draw too much attention to that. Let's go to Saudi. It's NORAD. Did want to go one here, though. Oh, well, he doesn't have... I think he would have played VOA if he'd had it. Probably drop Asia here. Okay, there's one small step. Now we can space. Give him those points back. Now all the scorings are gone. I think we're probably going to have a reshuffle, right? Yeah, we are. Okay, now we can space. Event. Camp David. Space Colonials. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, yeah, let's do this. Do that. And do that. Ooh, that's nice. Big high rolls for Che. All right, now I think I do have to put one in here for Willie. That's better. Okay, Romanian. EU is so bad here. So is John Paul. John Paul's around, too. Okay, let's space that. Hold Usuri, get that out. Hold China for the rest of the game. Or hold on to China for as long as we need to. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, well. That is not good. Willie. Okay. All right. Well, Europe's could be a problem. He hasn't cooed yet. You might want to do that. You also might want to just take Poland. In case I could take it back. Small step is gone. Let's see how close we are now. 25, 45. 46, because of shuttle, yes. We're even. 5 red, 5 blue, and 5 in the middle. And there's Brezhnev. Okay. So gets his Milops, gets to drop Brezhnev. All right. Let's see what we get. We get some garbage. Oh boy, that's terrible. I think this is an OPEC headline, though. We do have brush war, which I mentioned could be huge over here. We also have salt, so there's more than one way to get rid of these bad cards. Okay, well, let's see who has what. I have terrible cards that he knows about. He also knows I have salt, though. However, inventing it now doesn't do anything. Grain sales, VOA, Ussuri, duck and cover. OPEC. He has Quagmire. We have Korean War. Okay, so he has Kitchen, Summit, How I Learned, Lads, Olympic Games, De Gaulle, and Quagmire. Okay, so I think this might just be... Let's start with IP War and go from there. Okay, yeah, that was... You can't lower DEFCON, though. How I Learned... Oh, red discards. Not that... Need to track at this point, but... It's pretty good. He's going to lower... That makes sense, I guess. That misses. I could just go for it again immediately. I don't actually hate that. Now he coups and we take Poland back. We also do have brush war. Or if he doesn't coup, if he takes Poland, then we'll event duck and cover and coup. We should still get a few points here with OPEC. Nice big coup for him there. Good job. And then we will do that with duck and cover. So that was shuttle as a redraw. Okay. Now I could brush war that. I could, yeah, okay, that's good for him. Yep. All right. Let's just see about this. Again. Nope, missed again. Okay. Kitchen for the influence, or the event, I mean. That makes sense. We'll do this. Then we will either, we can brush war. Yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of our obligations. Okay. Lots of fails here, which is not the worst thing. Maybe I should have taken this first with Korean War. I don't know. All right. So do I want to brush war Brazil or do I want to brush war Panama or do I want to take a crazy shot and brush Italy? That would be a 10-point swing if I hit Italy. That would be insane. Also go for Thailand. Could also go for Thailand. Lots of good targets here. Yep. How good do I feel about this game? That's the real question. Because this could go from even to up 10 for him, or up 8 anyway. And it's better shot. Oh, good choice. Good choice, us. Good choice, us. Holy crap. That could have been real bad. Could have been real bad. Speaking of real bad, EEU is real bad at this point. So let's go ahead and start protecting things. He's also in a position to stop our central. Hey, that's good. That is actually really helpful. Oh, man. Now we can jam Italy. He's going to coup Venezuela here, but that's fine. No, he's not. What's he going to do? Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. I thought he was just... Yeah, okay. So, ooh. That is great. That is really great. Also, having UN is also fantastic here. And so is Middle East. Okay. So I think this is just a junta. We can space Star Wars. We can UN. VOA. I think we give Usuri, actually. Getting rid of all these terrible cards, I think that's probably worth it. Oh, he sees our headline, that's right. Yeah, that would have missed on Thailand or Italy, so the conservative play was the better one here. It's going to get 4 points for that. Everything is so well overprotected here on Battlegrounds anyway, so that's really great. That is really great. Interesting. Don't go to UN, that's really bad. Okay. Grain, I guess. A brush. Oh wow, I thought he'd go for grain and attack our hand. That's not happening. That's really surprising. That is really surprising. I don't like that move at all. But sure. To each his or her own, and that is a great roll also. So we will go ahead and take that and that. And now we can Che. So now we can UN Usuri and space VOA. That's actually really good. I'm gonna miss a couple ARs, I think, if I do that, but I think it's worth it. That seems great to me. And do I want to take this first? Every point could and will matter here. That's good for him. Nah, not now. Take that for sure. I think we just coup these two. Okay. Or this and this, depending on how... Yeah, that's great. Perfect. Perfect. Sure, okay. Um, no, actually, let's go ahead and do this. And we don't miss an AR. We'll do that. Put one more up here. No, we still miss an AR. Yeah, we will. 5, 6, 7. We still will. We'll still miss an AR, but we won't miss two. Actually, no, because now we won't miss any. We can VOA to space. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so that's okay. So I think, yeah, we VOA here. Space VOA here is what I mean. Hate giving Marshall also, because Europe is very attackable. CIA is still around too, so that could be a problem for us if we draw it. We have no control over the China card. UN is going to be gone. If he doesn't lower DEF CON in the headline, we can get rid of it that way. But it's a bit spooky. It's a bit spooky. Europe also spooky if we can't attack France, but France is okay. Spacing de Gaulle. All right. We will space this. Okay. Now he's at discard. He can get rid of something. Is anything out there worth discarding? I don't know, but we'll find out. I think UN is just going to go into Argentina, and we might just... Oh, okay, that is surprising. Why would he do that? Oh, because of Reagan? Oh, I don't care. That's fine. I'm not going to give an extra point with that. Going to go here. I'll still take Saudi, so it's fine. That's also great. If that's scored, I'm not so concerned about that, especially with Muslims still around. Let's see. If I do this, I'll just take a 2-op to fix it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. That and that. Okay, not ideal, but I think we're doing okay on this board. I mean, we are doing okay on this board. Sadat could change things here, but these 3 scorings have yet to come, and we're dominating in all of them. Now, he might poke here, he might poke there. Things can happen. Only one that's been scored is Middle East, so I guess he has 2 as well. Really wish had another shot at the brush war here. I've had, what, 3 shots? At least 2 shots on India, and those failed. Oh, let's see, he might actually go for the NORAD now. See if he tries to take his NORAD op. He might do it. Yeah, he's doing it. Interesting. Okay, good job. Good choice. I like it. Okay, Africa good for us. Asia not good for us. Oh, I could. Let's do Pershing. Got to do Pershing here. Give ourselves a coup. Unless he's able to, you know, make problems. If I could hold Purge, that'd be phenomenal. I don't see that happening, but it would be phenomenal. It would really be great. What do we space? I guess Cal. Okay. Well, never mind. Okay, out in one. What are you going for, sir? What are you going for? Oh, what a tight game. Pretty good one. Pretty good one. Mini coup. Where's that going to go? Okay. I think we do this now. Just in case he has Central America. Oh, yeah. Thanks for not eventing that. Okay. Do need to space. Not space. I do need to coup. Oh, hate that. That's not good. Gives him 1 point. Wow. What's in your hand, man? Socialist, Suez. Get rid of Glasnost, I guess? Socialist, Suez, and Glasnost. He can space one of those two cards, but he'll have to play the other one, and he can't hold defectors unless he gives China back. I think we do this because we don't want him to coup, especially like Panama or something like that. Misclick. Okay, so it wasn't intentional. Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I take this, having seen his hand now, maybe I actually. Okay, 5, 6, 7. So we can hold Purge, possibly. I like getting rid of this, I think. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Realignments. See if he rolls decently well, and he does. Okay. Doesn't do much. So now he has problems. Now, if I do this, that stops his Asia Dom. He could spend it there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Now he has China and 2 bad red cards, which I think he wanted to space one of. So we'll see. And otherwise, it would have to be a repair anyways. So we'll see. He might spend China, and I'm okay with that if he does. Also good. I like holding Purge here. Okay, he's spacing it. We're dropping Asia. Where'd he put that anyway? Oh, in the Middle East. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now I need to coup Panama. Okay. All right. War Games is good. Oh, this is such so many ops here. He doesn't see my headline. We're gonna purge him for sure. He's gonna ABM us. Okay. His ABM happens first. I think we can flip Europe here. I think we can and should flip Europe here after we get our coup. And it can be a smaller coup. Okay, that's great. Okay, so we're gonna coup. Yeah, this could be important. Not hugely important, but important nonetheless. We have both special and NATO. Okay. Yeah, nope, not gonna let that happen. 2, 3, 4. Okay, if he has Europe, now is a good time to drop it. And I would hate that if he did. Arms race. Okay, you can get arms race. I want Europe. Good play for you. Now, you want to spend China now? You kind of have to then, I guess. Unless you have another 4-op, but that would make sense. This is close, boy. Boy, this is close. This is even. This is 5. This is 4. There's 5 over there. Yeah, you got to do that. Okay. Every point matters, so he's giving us China. If he has Europe, he wins, I think. And yeah, if he has Europe, then he wins. Because he'll get 10 points from it. 5 and then 5 again. On the flip side, if Central is nothing, okay. All right. Takes a point away, and then we're going to give puppets. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter in this case. Okay. So we're going to give 2 points here. Interesting. All right, we got to just event it first. All right, so he doesn't seem to have Europe. I think we just poke. either way, so then he doesn't score it for Dom. So we can ensure... Okay, this is crazy. All right, so 5. Now he has 10, and that is... And that's 3 more. So that's 13 for him. Minus 1, 2, 8, 12. Oh, my goodness. I think he wins this game. But let me... I think he does win this game unless something in his hand is bad, but I think that's what we do. Okay, well, not the greatest start to the season, but we've been tanking a lot lately, so let's see. See if my calculations are correct. VOA is gone. I mean, he's got 3 cards, so that's a very good hand for him, too, even being purged. So 2, he has 3 over there. In Asia, just needs to take Europe back, and he should be okay. Yep. I wonder if, I think, well, giving up puppets would have given him Central, so that's 2 points there. Maybe either that or stopped Africa. So either way, it's, it's giving up points. I think it's actually better to give up Special here. What? Wow. Okay. Well, what did he do? He should have just fixed there. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, tie to start the ITSL. That's, fine. It counts as a win for him on play deck, but okay, what a game. I don't feel like I played great. I don't feel like I played great. I feel like I squandered a pretty good advantage, but I'm not really sure if I would have done things differently or how I would have done things differently. That's probably better. But anyways, thanks for joining. It was entertaining, and I'm glad that we got to start the ITSL season because it's been a while. All right, peace out.